Chapter 9. Shri Sadguru said, one should get out of the deep, dry well of family life, reach a solitary place, meditate upon the Lord, and chant the divine name of Sri Rama. What benefit does one derive out of the possession of wealth, riches, relatives, wife, and children, if this world afflicted with old age and death, when the darshan of Sri Rama is not got? What benefit does one derive out of the possession of wealth, riches, relatives, wife, and children in this world afflicted with old age and death, when darshan of Sri Rama is not got? One who chants Ramanama with firm faith acquires prema bhakti and ultimately gets the darshan of Sri Rama. Meeting Sri Rama face to face as a result of firm faith is the only joyous reward one can get on this earth. If one does not have such firm faith, one should stay at home and do Rama Bhajan in such a way that it does not hinder the discharge of the household duties. There was an exalted personality called Tulasidasa who was a born jnani capable of purifying the entire world. He was a yogi and was very firm in following his dharma. He was an adept in all shastras and had Ramadhyana as the only object of his life. He was very calm, wise, and compassionate. He had very firm devotion and a pious heart. Once, when he had gone to a distant place at the call of a stranger, his innocent and chaste wife had left for her mother's house. Tulasidas, who reached home the same day, learned that his wife had gone to her mother's place along with a stranger. Tulasidas became very anxious and sad, thinking that his wife had been deceived by some unknown person like Devi Sita, who was abducted by Ravana. Immediately the Mahatma went after her, traveling very fast on the dark path. With great difficulty, he reached his father-in-law's house. Finding his wife there, he became very happy. His wife felt shy of looking at him who had arrived facing all difficulties. So she talked to him with a voice softened with love. Ratnavali, Tulasidasa's wife, said, why have you come at the midnight like this? I feel very sad to see you so much exhausted. Sri Tulasidas replied, I have come here with great anxiety and fear at the very thought that you had started with a stranger to your mother's house. Ratnavali said, your father-in-law had sent my brother to meet me. I came here only with him. Will I come with some wayfarer? You have unnecessarily undergone all these troubles, not understanding me clearly. Sri Tulasidas replied, whatever be it, you should not have started at the night time. As your husband, I have a duty to protect you. Ratnavali said, Sri Rama, the lover of those who have surrendered to him, protects you and me. He holds the Kodanda only to rescue those who are in danger. Though you have firm faith in Sri Bhagavan, you have doubted him. Can you save me at the time of death? Oblivious of the mercy of Sri Rama, you have come here at the dark of night, considering this fleshy body to be an object of enjoyment. What benefit does any of these possessions like house, property, wife, children, and relatives confer on a person? Give up your indulgence in carnal pleasure and engage in Ramadhyana alone. Please divert that strong love you have for my mortal body towards Sri Rama and love him with all sincerity. Sri Sadguru continued. Thus preached by his wife, who stood beyond the worldly desires, Sri Tulasidasa attained a state of complete subjugation of his mental aberrations and left the house immediately. He reached the Mount Chitrakuta, did severe penance, and attained the darshan of Sri Rama, which is an impossibility even to the Devas. Then he reached Kashi as commanded by Lord Rama. Along with sadhus, he was engaged in Hari Bhajan on the bank of the holy Rama. During that time, Lord Shiva, who protects the world and has the divine bull as his carrier, wanted to meet Tulasidasa, the greatest Bhagavata, and hence appeared before him. as commanded by Lord Shiva, Tulasidasa, the great Bhagavata, rendered Sri Ramayana in Hindi in a very good style. Sitting on the bank of the river Ganga in the midst of sadhus, Mahatma Tulasidasa gave discourses daily on the Ramayana written by him. During the discourse, Maruti, the greatest of the devotees of Sri Rama, used to sit in front of Tulasidasa and listen to him with interest, thus making the sadhus assemble in the holy Kashi and engage in Ramadhyana. Mahatma Tulasidasa earned great reputation in the world. Thus ends chapter 9 entitled Tulasidasa Charitam 1 of book 9 of Shri Vaishnava Samhita, composed by Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal.